YouTube, what's the big old deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood pot, Big Nina Boy, and we back cracking with another reaction, man. Before we get into it, man, let me just say this, man. Some people are better for you from a distance, man. You see what I'm saying? As time go by, man, you'll realize that a lot of your friends ain't your friends. They only been hanging around you just because they seen you winning. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all got some partners around you that you think is your dog. You see what I'm saying? You like, oh, I know bro go for me. He go smack something for me. You see what I'm saying? But most of the time, most of these cats your friend only because you winning. Let you fall off. Let you go through the struggle. You see what I'm saying? Let your stomach eat through your back. And you gotta depend on one of these dudes. Man, you go see what that real friendship look like, man. All right, man. We letting some more people get in here on the scoreboard. Salute to everybody, man. Happy Friday. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all got paid today. Don't go out there and spend your whole check. You understand me? Like, hey, man, little girl I've been trying to go knock down, man. She talking to me now. So look, damn. That's what happened when you put that skincare on your face, huh? But nah, man. We got some interesting content today, man. We got Sauce Walka, man. Check OT, Mexican OT, overusing the N-word. Now, I want to say this, right? This been a long, hard, controversial situation for a long time now. You know, a lot of people feel like because they was brought up around us that they could say that. You see what I'm saying? Because you grew up on the same block as us, you have the right to say that. Now, I don't care what you do if you ain't saying it to me. You know what I'm saying? This is a very interesting segment. I feel like this. You know, if you man enough to say that, be man enough to die behind it. You know, be man enough to go to war with the people that, because you got to realize some people will call you that, but then you can't call them for war. You see what I'm saying? Since you calling me your N-word, you know what I'm saying? You should be willing to, hey, man, we got this war going on, man. We need you. All right, for sure, ma. All right, let's go. You can't just call somebody that just because you play basketball on the block with them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's fair that blacks call a Mexican a slur name that's not cool. You see what I'm saying? It's certain words that we can't call them. And we gotta respect that. I don't care if we grew up on the same block or not. I'm not gonna disrespect somebody that have a problem with it. Now, if you cool with it, then it's your prerogative. You see what I'm saying? So, all right, we got 46 people in here. Hold on, make sure I cut this all off right quick. Okay, cool. Everything all off. Give it to over here. I really don't get a chance to see the comment section, man. There's something wrong with my screen or something. But yeah, long story short, man, I feel like this, right? Who has the right to call a black that's not black? You see what I'm saying? Is it a dark descent? Or is it, I mean, what's the situation though, right? Because right now, I seen some of the clips, right? He did it at an all-woman podcast called Lip Service with Angela Yee, right? And these women specifically asked him, so do you think it's cool to use the N-word? And, you know, he had his opinion about it. But when I looked at it, you know, and I seen it like everybody else seen it. You say, man, I wish it was some blacks in here. You see what I'm saying? And then you said, what the F you go do about it? See, that's crazy work. I mean, California, I promise to God, because California, man, blacks and Mexicans, man, some of us come together like prayer hands. You see what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing. It's a blessing. But everybody ain't going for that. You calling them an N-word, bro. Everybody's not going for that. You see what I'm saying? Somebody would be willing to flip your motherfucking taco over. You know what I'm saying? Playing behind that situation. So let's go to some of the some clips of the content, man. Hold on. How can I put this on here? I know I'm gonna play it by the audio, and I'm gonna hold on. Let me see if I can turn my mic closer to y'all so y'all can hear as well as me showing y'all. Give me 1 second. All right, let's go. 1 second. I think that should be it.
I feel like I can't say it, but not because of that. And I'm gonna tell you why. You can say that word. I feel like I can't say it, but not because of that. And I'm gonna tell you why. I wish there was some black dudes in there. Okay, well, we're gonna use him. What the fuck are you gonna do about it, you know? And then second of all, I grew up loving these. I grew up fighting with them. I grew up eating with them. I grew up doing bad. I grew up living with them. And I got family. And it's not even about family. Even if I wasn't related to nobody, I'm black. I mean, but it's what I was surrounded by, you know?
I'll tell you, bitch, you wrong. I'm gonna tell you why you wrong, but I'm gonna tell you. All right, so I don't know if y'all can hear that, but let's get into the content, man. Had it in a little chipmunk voice, and I wasn't really feeling that. So let's get to the content. We got Sauce Walka, man, addressing the situation with Mexican OT. And y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let's go.
Because
so let me put it in perspective for the people.
I think that was the crazy shit about the OT clip though, because
but saying that's what me up is that I ain't even know OT said that shit. I ain't even know.
You ain't even see that before.
On Bloods, I never seen it. I didn't know nothing about that. I was just saying what I said because.
So let me put it in perspective for the people then.
Yeah, right? I
Mexican
didn't know
OT
that.
did the podcast.
Yeah,
they asked him about the use of the N word, and he kept it G. You know what I'm saying? I know you f with him too, and he said he was like, he's like, damn, it's hard to explain because there's no men in the room, and he goes, oh, there goes one, and he goes, what are you gonna do about it?
See, that's the thing about it. See, that's when the levels change at. See, if somebody confronts me and be like saying it like I said, so what you gonna do about it? Now you trying to use it in an aggressive form, like you're punking me, or like you have the power of determination over this word to where you can freely use it up under your scale without us being acceptive of that. Right. That's what a narrative changed.
And I think that's a real.
Hi, I'm Burke, a small business insurance expert with Byberk.
What's a Byberk?
Byberk isn't a...
And a real is gonna put you in your place like that. But at the end of the day, I wasn't there. I wasn't in the room for that, and there probably wasn't no other real in the room to be like, hold on, nah, you can't do that like that.
Yeah.
See, now, you know what's so crazy about it? Sauce Walka, the only one that really stood up for that. It wasn't even about the fact that he said it. He said, see, this was the thing, right? It wasn't the problem that he used the N-word. It was the fact that he was looking for somebody to say, what you gonna do about it? You see what I'm saying? Like somebody is just scared of this Mexican that's using the N-word. Listen, a lot of Mexicans feel like you guys use it against each other while we can't use it. And I live right next door to you. You see what I'm saying? You call me that word all the time, and I'm your neighbor. I grew up with you. My mama feeds you ranchero, you know what I'm saying? And all the good food you eat at my mama's house, man, you got me saying it. All right, whatever. So some Mexicans might feel like it's cool to use the N-word, but at the same time, it's a lot come behind that word, man. You see what I'm saying? A lot of us realize that a lot of people still formalize that word as a power of strength because that's what we was called. You know what I'm saying? During the worst times of history, we was called the N-word. We used it and turned it into a powerful thing. You see what I'm saying? We took something bad and made it good. Does it justify anything? Absolutely not. But you better believe, without a doubt, if you're willing to call a black dude the N-word and some real ish pop off and you feel like you can use the N-word, then you better be willing to ride with us. You can't use that word if you're not going to slide with us, ride with us. You know what I'm saying? We ain't eating at the same table together. Like if you with us. Now, don't get it twisted. Now, I understand, like prime example, right? You know, it's some Mexicans that's from a black gang where we constantly using it to them. You see what I'm saying? If it's good enough to ride with us, to die with us, slide with us, chill, feed, starve together, all right, that's one thing. If your whole surrounding is primarily around blacks and you done got shot with the blacks, riding for the blacks, you know what I'm saying, you don't do nothing else but hang with the blacks, and that's how you speak, then who gonna say something to you in that community? But when you leave your neighborhood and you think you could go ahead and call other people that word, somebody might take offense to it. You see what I'm saying? It just looks bad, bro. Somebody might be cool with it in your neighborhood, you know, whatever that small block radius is. But at the same time, gang, you're not taking that shit in the county jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you riding with the blacks and you from a black gang, you not calling blacks the N-word, man. That's an automatic fire your shit up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga go to court, mom. Oh, mijo, what happened? Oh, some black dude socked me in my eye, mom. You know, I used the N-word. Ah, pendejo, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, but nah, niggas, tag that motherfucker face, you know, motherfucker turn you pink around here, man. But me personally, man, I feel like I wasn't mad that he, you know, if he grew up with, well, see, this is the backstory, right? He has a brother that's black, right? And it doesn't justify anything, but, you know, if your brother calling you that and you calling your brother that in the household, who cares? You see what I'm saying? But a lot of people just felt like he could, it was more of this. What are you going to do about it? That's what was the real problem with him saying the N-word. Hey, where's a black up in here? All right, so what you going to do about it? That right there was the most, yeah, bro. Yeah, we ain't smelling what you selling. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? You use in a way to use because we are my because guess what? Just because you my I'll fight you because you my and then you'll be and we good after. We'll look at that. That's the point of squabbling. That's the point of masculinity. That's the point of being a man. That's cool. Like how you say, because guess what? The same way how OT's saying that, that's my little brother, that's my nigga. Yep. But guess what? I say Vato, SA, Wade, and whatever else under the sun. I feel the same way how you feel as well. But I'm gonna use it always in a form of love. But at the same time, if a call me out or somebody called me out about that, hold on, you can't say Vato with the whoop, and then want to look at me behind that, I'm gonna squabble you. We're gonna live and fight and die, whatever, live, fight, die, whatever it is, that's what we're gonna do, because that's what it is to be a warrior, that's what it is to be a man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's why I said when I was previously speaking, for a white boy or somebody that's not black to be able to use the word, you have had to go through pain with me.
Right.
If you have not went through pain and suffering with me and went through the profile, because that's what you got to understand. Whenever you choose, whether it's, like I said, it's different for a woman, but a woman experiencing when you have a child, like when a white woman has a child with a black person, that child is not white no more to society. That child is black. So yeah, the things that you used to get privilege of, your child is gonna put you in a position where you're gonna experience, oh damn, my child is a nigga. Oh damn! Like what the shit that I used to get privileged of because you just see me and pull me over, or just see me in the regular, the woman that I am before you know the type of men that I like and the child that I have a certain privilege. But then in reality, the people that know this woman, her family, loved ones, friends, if they not also on that same frequency that she on, then she's been exiled. She's treated a certain type of way by the people that know her. Her child is treated a certain type of way by the people that naturally know her. But unless she has a loving family.
How do y'all feel about that, chat? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot, and just to add on to that, some families will exile you out the family because you chose to go in a different direction. You know what I'm saying? Mexican OT, I think his baby mama is Mexican. You know what I'm saying? He's in a full Mexican relationship with his baby mama or something like that. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on it. But, you know what I'm saying? And your household, your household that you live in is Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? But when you step outside, you know, you're a grown man now. We not kids anymore. So, you know, you did dirt with the blacks. You know what I'm saying? Y'all starved together, y'all loved it together, y'all ate with each other. But that shit expired. You see what I'm saying? That shit expired, gang. You can't look, nigga can't look. That's just like a nigga in prison saying, "Oh yeah, nigga, back in 1993, yeah, nigga, we was banging hard out here, nigga. I'm a real nigga, nigga. You was out here banging in '93, sir. Half these niggas out here right now ain't even, nigga. They wasn't even in their daddy nutsack. You see what I'm saying? So that pen time don't count to right now. So Mexican OT think because he has a history from the past that involved his upbringing with blacks, at that point in time in your life, cool. Because when you look at his shit, you know, and there's nothing wrong with representing your race. You know what I'm saying? Brown pride for sure. Let's get it. Black power, let's get it. You know, step into your destiny. But at the same time, gang, you're not with the blacks like that now. You know what I'm saying? You're not hanging with the blacks every day. You're not struggling with the blacks every day. You know, everything that he identified of why he could call a black person an N-word, it was all past tense. You see what I'm saying? I don't care what that was then. You should have said it back then. You can't say that shit now. You know, I can say it because, you know, I grew up with the brothers. I ride with the brothers. I starved with the brothers. I ate with the brothers. Come on, gang. That was then. This is now. Everybody always trying to utilize their past to identify the reasons and their actions of how they see life at a current moment. And that's not solid. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, talk about right now. Just like we got a problem with our culture. We always see, and I do say that this is a bad thing, right? With our culture, we could say whatever we want to about any other race, but if they say it to us, it's racism. Nah, bro, I'm not with that. I don't believe that. I believe some people just, you know, they speak out of turn, they out of bounds, or they have a misconception of what's proper etiquette in today's society. And I don't believe that we should say something that's offensive to the Mexicans. We can't call them some shit that they offended just because we black. That don't give us a right. And it goes vice versa, bro. Let's go.
Family that's accepting of that. But when you get outside of your safety zone or your village and something happens to your child, or your child go through experience, or you go through experience trying to protect your child, or your child, it ain't got to be police. It can be getting jumped, robbed, fight, shot on accident, just shit. And then you, oh damn, realize, okay, yeah, this would come behind being black. That's why they say everybody want to be until it's time to be a.
I like about that. That was.
Yeah,
that's the point that make me have respect and understanding for someone who is.
They've been through it. They've been there.
You been, you know what I'm saying? I know you from the same trap, same dope hoes, same struggle. We from the same hoes, same, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting shit from you, you getting shit from me. Like we hustling together. We, know what I'm saying?
I've been through that. I've been through that lifestyle, and I still decided to give up the word just because I'm like,
and that's okay too though. But like I said, it's also about where you born and raised.
Buffalo, New York.
Okay, so you from Buffalo, you from upstate New York.
Yeah, Buffalo, Western New York. I was out there with Conway and Benny.
That's what I'm saying. That's a whole different understanding of life and demographic than New York City, New York.
Yeah.
NYC, New York is 50-50 Hispanic. That is the entire culture of New York as far as like urban, what we love, what we know. Big Pun, Fat Joe, I mean not Remy Ma, but Jennifer Lopez, whoever, you know what I'm saying? They all say, and they all been saying our whole life. Yep. And nobody ever gave a until the internet started getting emotional and having their feelings involved.
And that's what I was telling Jimmy.
And that's the part that pissed me off. That's the part that made me like that shit fake. Like now, if mother was really running around this bitch slapping every single Hispanic person, like that's the thing. If I cared that much, see, okay, like you got like, okay, like in gang banging, it's a word that we don't like to be used. You know what I'm saying? It start with an S. I don't want to hear that word because I don't like that word. I don't want to hear that word being used in a sentence, period. I don't give a if a person's, if people that's watching this interview, they gonna know what I'm saying and they gonna say it in the comments on some lame bullshit, whatever. But just, or they gonna be like, they gonna feel what I'm saying, like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, if you're saying a regular sentence and the person say the S word, and I'm not talking about the green S word, I'm talking about some blood shit. I'm talking about the national overly understood disrespectful word, universal. This is a universal disrespectful word to all of us. And it start with an S. You know what I'm saying? If I hear a person use this word in a regular sentence, I'm damn near gonna stop them. And, hey, bro, don't say that. Hold on. What? Why? What that mean? Why you saying that? What? Oh, nah, yeah, I don't like that word right there. That word, it offends me. Yeah. If you're not the person that's going to do that every single time that somebody is using that word that you feel is not appropriate to be use of the word, then shut up about that and that shit fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shut up about it. Now, I'm the type of that I don't give a about who use the word to a certain extent until they use it until they use it in hate and disrespect.
Yeah.
If you use that word to hate and disrespect, for me, like I said, OT my little brother, I love OT to death. But if I was in the room in an interview, he wouldn't have said that like that. Because if he would have said that like that, you would have put me in a position where you're forcing my hand to respond to this. Like me calling you something out your name, or me saying that's like me saying that, you know what I'm saying, somebody is not this because of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's like me saying, oh, you can't be a Mexican Crip. I'm not gonna say that about my little because you probably really didn't fought and earned your name in motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? And what's that shit called? In Bay City where my from, he didn't earn his name, and like it's real in Bay City. These is real street that's around him. I went and shot videos in this hood. I went to this city out in the country. He stayed an hour and a half away from Houston, Texas. I went to where he's from, and the predominant people that I saw was black people.
Oh, okay. So his upbringing was predominantly around blacks. All right, so okay, cool. But I feel like it's a borderline of that. You know what I'm saying? If it put it like this. All right, so you grew up with blacks in whatever small little country town you're from, right? Predominantly black people, right? All right, cool. But once you leave that little small county where all these blacks that you was raised with, bro, that doesn't mean the whole world gotta be cool with how you say this because you grew up with some blacks in a small little town. You know what I'm saying? I think like this, man. Like I wasn't even offended by him saying the N-word. I wasn't. It was what you gonna do about it? I'm like, oh, this nigga tough. Oh, this nigga talking tough. You know what I'm saying? And I was looking like Mexican OT. Come on, bro. Like I know Mexicans that say, you know, use the well, I knew, you know, but this dude, the Mexican I knew, you know, his baby mama was black. You know what I'm saying? He lived with the blacks. He don't know nothing else but black. But when he go outside of our neighborhood and all that, he wasn't running around here saying, hey, my nigga, all that crazy ass. Nah, nigga, he kept it in his hood. You know what I'm saying? It's you can't tell me that Mexican OT could say, oh, you could say this word, I'm not offended by it. But then we go to somebody's video and we say some shit like that with him. Everybody else might be offended. He said this shit in front of women. You didn't talk that tough talk around men. You know what I'm saying? It's some real men that, you know what I'm saying, who still believe in the old school. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, that word ain't it, bro. You can't, nah, I'm not feeling that. Everybody's not gonna feel like that, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But at the same time, for me, it's more of the fact that you said, oh man, I wish it was some blacks in here. There you go one. All right, what you gonna do about it? That tough talk right there, I know the chat gotta agree, like that was out of bounds, bro. And then the fact that you pushing this narrative or agenda in front of women, you know what I'm saying? You should have, nigga, you was in New York. Nigga, go to one of these projects somewhere and mob down that motherfucker by yourself. I guarantee you not gonna mob nowhere in New York calling some blacks the N-word and think somebody ain't gonna switch cheese your face, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
I didn't see that many Hispanics around him. I seen probably 3 or 4 Hispanic people that was in and out, but when I went and shot videos in his ghetto, went to his grandma's house, went to the corner store where he was raised up at, all of these Crips that was around him, that was showing him love and embracing him was all black. So it's kind of like, it's kind of weird to feel that somebody who actually grew up in that type of environment around nothing but that's going to only address him and refer to him as him not saying.
Yeah.
Now, when the lights on and the cameras on and you put in position like that, and you know what I'm saying, it's used in the people are trapping you to use it in the word in a form of disrespect or like trying to, you gotta have some type of humility and tenderness for the public and for the people that love you and your fans. And I could say that it just take, you know what I'm saying, with him because honestly, I got an album with this. I got a full album project with Mexican. He's from Texas. He's from my state. He's from, like I said, an hour away from my city. He, you know what I'm saying? He's a part of the community of people that we all do music with. D-Baby say all the time. You feel me? But D-Baby is a real that be around. all day, and Hispanics too though. D-Baby really got a bunch of little Hispanics around him though, this little street. But that's the whole point. That shit different where we come from. But at the end of the day, I don't give a who you is. If you're using it in a form of hatred and disrespect, yes, it's supposed to get checked. Like anything is to get checked.
Right
I can call you a bitch, and like that's my bitch.
Right,
oh, I love it. That's my hoe.
That's all that is, man. The way he used it, it was used in a disrespectful manner. You see what I'm saying? And you did it around women. You know what I'm saying? So that was like a no bueno. Like, now, he put a stain on his name because it's like, shit, you can't, bro, no disrespect for TX, because TX is a big fucking state, right? But everybody in TX ain't playing that shit. Everybody's not going for, who cares? Who cares? All right, you grew up on a block with some black people in poverty. It's a whole big country of people who didn't grow up in poverty that don't understand that that's acceptable. So you can't fly that shit everywhere, man. And that's just the realest as it get. He said it he put himself in an uncomfortable position saying it the way he said it. You see what I'm saying? And then you said it with authority, as if like you can't be touched. You know what I'm saying? I don't know any Mexican slur words that people don't feel, what I mean, that's offensive. But if it was one, I would never even use it because I grew up with Mexicans. I lived in a household with Mexicans. I woke up and we did everything together. You know what I'm saying? I got a Mexican best friend. I ain't talked to that nigga in years, but you know what I'm saying? I learned a lot from his family. Shit, I was even in Mexico doing some gangster shit with the Mexicans. So, it's a real love there. But I would never say anything that would offend them or something. They'd be like, hey, Jedito. You know what I'm saying? They call me Jedito in Mexico, right? Jedito, no, we don't do that, though. Dog, nigga, that's offensive, dog. Like, because I remember, true story. I was in Mexico and I'm in the house chilling. I'm like, hey, man, where the restroom at? And the grandma says, how about something. Benyo. I'm like, all right, that's the bathroom. So I go outside. I'm looking for, it's like a second house. Nigga, I opened up opened up a log wooden door, and it was like a toilet there. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. So the nigga, so I gotta go pee outside in the bed. I thought, I was like, hey, your grandma don't like me, yo. It's a racist thing going. It's like, no, everybody use the banyo, nigga. Like, shit, nigga, everybody ain't coming doing all that shit. And she don't know what you gotta do, nigga. You just ate all this food over here and shit. You might blow up her one personal, you know what I'm saying? And it was just, and I got it because I'm like, damn, nigga, like, so I checked, nigga, we had to go outside to the dog house to go drop a deuce in the coda. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, and I got it, man. So I don't think Mexican OT is a hard R, right? He's not a hard R. He grew up with us. You know what I'm saying? Ranchero is a breakfast dish with like beans and it's some fried eggs, salsa. Ranchero, right? So, is it ranchero? Or is it it's one of them. But anyway, long story short, yeah, no, I don't think I don't think Mexican OT is a hard R, right? I just think that he used the word inappropriately, you know what I'm saying, publicly. And, he backed it up with some street aggression, as if like he could say that to every black. You might could say that in TX, but you can't say that you can't call somebody the N-word all over the United States, bro. You're not gonna take that to Compton, Watts. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, nigga, man, you walking through Compton, Watts, LA, nigga, especially the east side, man, they on your helmet. Come on, gang. Like, shit, even gangs in LA don't even use that towards the blacks and they be doing business and all that shit. Hell nah, nigga. You know the line, you know the code, you know the rules of engagement, bro. That's not going down like that. So I think this is going to be something really big, especially with this rap game and the controversial thing, because some Mexicans feel like shit. If I fuck with y'all every day, bro, and you calling me that, I should be able to call you that back. To that person, okay, whatever, cool, whatever, right? But you can't be saying that shit in your songs and shit as if like everybody go support it and supposed to buy it when they didn't grow up with you. Let's go.
I love that hoe. That's my hoe. Oh, that's my baby. And I mean that in the form of love. Man, hell nah, you ain't gonna touch my brother. Got my who? Nigga got my hoe fucked up. Touch my little brother, I'm gonna kill you about that hoe. That's my brother. I'm gonna kill about that. That's my like we talk in that way. Or they be like, bitch, you tripping. Hey, bitch, come here, fool. Feel me? But then in the form of disrespect, you are a hoe. You a whore. You a 304. You a ass. You a bitch. You a.
That's crazy to me, gang.
You a real estate investor who wants to make more money per deal? And you're going to love this free offer calculator that gives you.
See what I'm saying?
See, now in Texas, let me tell y'all something. Don't get me wrong. LA, they be calling each other bitch and all, but that's that young generation. You don't got grown men. Nigga, Sauce Walka is in his 40s. What you walk around here calling another nigga a hofo or a bitch? Like using shit that men use towards women is still derogatory and it's not cool, nigga. Like I don't care how you cut that. Playing with the wrong nigga like that, man, somebody will put you in your coffin. You see what I'm saying, nigga? Just imagine your mama standing over your motherfucking grave because you out here trying to play with a nigga, gangsterism, his manhood, disrespecting nigga and all that. We're not doing that 2025 calling another, hey, bitch. Nah, this bitch ass nigga, nigga, you hoe. Hey, come here, hoe. You tripping. Oh, I love that hoe. Oh, and that's my bitch right there. And you calling another man that's your bitch or your hoe, bro, is a no bueno, cause I don't care how you cut that. Let's go.
Yeah. It's a different form of, you know what I'm saying? Now
you gotta understand it. Like if you
you
obviously understand it, so you get it. Like who's
and
that's kind of the point I was leaving.
At the end of the day, my whole point about it is like with anything in life, when a motherfucker feel fucked up about some shit, squabble about it. That's why I feel also again, that's why he said that. I ain't making no excuse for bro, but that's also why he said that. He like, damn, and that's why he said, I wish it would. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, like, yeah, I
think he kind of felt pressed by it. Like,
yeah, and I can't be mad at that for feeling like he got to defend himself.
Yeah, he just looked at her like, why is she coming at me?
Why you even come? Why you? And I feel that 100%. Like you're fishing in this interview.
Yeah.
So what are you saying, Saul? So what you saying? So when somebody catch Mexican OT at one of these airports or something like that, they should call them out and say, yeah, cuz I wasn't feeling what you were saying, nigga. Get down. You know, it's just gonna be some shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause man, that's nobody want to see Mexican OT fight. I like the nigga music, man. You know what I'm saying? Plus, man, you know, shit, boy, that ain't it, man. That ain't it, man. You what you doing is you giving a code, like, man, shit, man, y'all niggas, man, ain't nobody scared of Mexican OT. You know what I'm saying? And it's bad that you would say that because this is a sensitive topic and it's going viral right now. Somebody might feel, let me just flame this nigga shit up so I can go viral and promote my new album. You see what I'm saying? That's how niggas get famous. You do some crazy shit like that, like beat the shit out of Mexican OT, and then you drop a video about you beating it, or you catch it on camera and dropping your shit. And that shit'll be bad, bro. You know, LA Mexicans will be like, oh, no, we don't even use that word, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because it's certain words that we can't use towards Mexicans. Besides, man, like I said, man, black and brown need to come together like prayer hands, man. Right now, you know, it's a lot going on in the world. We don't need no stupid ass shit like this to divide the blacks and the browns. You know what I'm saying? I think we both faced adversity. I think we all need to realize that, yeah, no, you know, when you know, with the blacks fought for equality for everybody. For every other ethnicity, you know what I'm saying, during segregation and all of the racial, our situation that took place back, you know, with our ancestors and shit, right? But at the same time, man, I feel like that word should not be used, especially with all of this shit going on. Because we trying to get something together, man. I do feel like, if them people come on your block and these are your neighbors and all that shit, if you can help them hide in your house, help your neighbor. Help your neighbor. I don't. If them three letter alphabets coming on that block to come get your neighbor, it's the same nigga who fixed your car. You see what I'm saying? Like, shit, blacks love our Mexicans, nigga. What, nigga? I don't know about y'all, nigga, but every time, nigga, when I was in the hood, nigga, and my car wouldn't start, nigga, I went straight to my nigga Jorge house, nigga. You feel me? Like, yeah, nigga, hey Jorge, you know what I'm saying? My partner, you know, he a real 304. We call him Ho Hey. Now we're Hey and then we call him Ho Hey. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, my shit ain't starting, bro. Hey, fix my shit. Fix my shit, cash him out. I ain't never had to go to no auto mechanic shop and all that type of shit. You feel me? So yeah, like we need our Mexicans, bro. Like I don't know about y'all, nigga, but nigga, we love our Mexicans. Boy, don't get me stuck, boy. Hell yeah, boy. There's some bad motherfucking Mexicans out there too, boy. And yeah, boy. All right, shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. I ain't gonna go too far with it, but at the same time, man, we rock with our Mexicans, and our Mexicans rock with us. Now, there's some bad apples in everybody's card. You know, some bad apples in the blacks and some bad apples in the browns. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you know what I'm saying? It's about time motherfuckers come together like prayer hands, man, and figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? And I say that shit out of respect because I know what the brown Mexican community have done for me in our city and our community. A lot of us, you know, we rely on each other for resources, but on camera and, you know, all of this shit, you know, it's a lot of hatred going on between the music and all of this shit. And, you know, some people, I even heard fucking, what's coming, and it was real. And I didn't even take it the wrong way. He was just like, man, you know, I don't want my daughter dating no black. You know what I'm saying? If I have a choice, you know what I'm saying? I would want her to follow her heritage. And some motherfuckers felt like that was offensive. I wasn't offended when Lefty Gunplay said that shit. I wasn't. It was just shit, nigga. He like shit, baby girl. Go. Fuck with your own people first. Fuck with your own people first. And if the shit don't work out with your own people, then shit, go on fuck with whoever you want to fuck with. And that's how I see it, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
To make it
that's the shitty part about this game.
And that's the game. Just like, you know what I'm saying? I could have did this shit right now and be like, no, I don't want to respond to this shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then it's also like when you put them up in the spot and they respond, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, whatever come out there, whatever. I'm just, like I said, I don't give a f. I can do whatever. Ain't like I say this shit with a huge ass high horse. Ain't nobody doing shit to me.
I mean, that's kind of why I said it like I said it. Like usually I'd be like, yo,
you been down
Mexican
there with
OT.
me.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what's going down.
Yeah.
But I love bro. I love everybody in Texas. Like, you know what I'm saying? All my little niggas. And I feel like that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna address all of them. Like, I'm not gonna meet a Hispanic dude in Texas and then or as wherever, and as I'm talking to him, I'm just be like, yeah, Vato away and bro or bro. I'm gonna say what I say. I'm gonna say splat. I'm gonna call you splat. If I put you like that, like I put you, I respect you. I got love for you. I want somebody. I want you to be around my community. I'm gonna call you splat blood. You know what I'm saying? And then it's another thing. It's Mexican bloods. It's real Booyah tribe. Like it's real Mexican bloods from California. Just from Houston and from everywhere else. And that's what I'm saying. You can't, even when it comes to gang banging, it's real Mexican bloods, it's real Mexican Crips, it's motherfucking me, like they got the GD, they got the SDs, and y'all know in the comments, they got SDs, they're Spanish disciples in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? That's they be with GDs and be with folks and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got their own shit going down. They beef with that. Like it's you know what I'm saying? Like that shit just blood.
Yeah, hey, it's all over.
Where I'm from, that's how I feel. That's why again, like we just from a place where you don't like it. Let's squabble over that shit then. Whatever we finna do, let's do it. Like, and that's why our attitude is like that. Cause I know so many other that's like a trying to squabble me for fucking a Spanish bitch. Like, you can't have our Spanish girl at the school because she don't. What, nigga, finna fuck this hoe? You man, I'm fucking this Spanish bitch to come do something about this. So you gonna do? Stop me from fucking this bitch? Yeah. That's like, it's, but I feel going, it's racial slur, ooh, I feel that, but that's not that particular word. If we're going to, like the R word. You see how people make that R word?
Yeah, right.
You feel what I'm saying? They're gonna say, yeah, R. Don't nobody want to use the R word in nothing because it's a horrible word, right?
Yeah.
So if it's horrible, then put it in the book of horrible shit and don't say it at all.
There you go.
If you go, that's just how I feel. Like, no, like how they made the rainbow word. Like, if you people scared to say the rainbow word now because you're scared of being.
Yeah, it's a terrible. It's wild because I love the goddamn word.
I'm gonna say you gonna make it
say yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's so much fun. So much fun jokes, fun comedy.
Don't push your sheet all the way back, but unplug the phone.
Yeah, but it was so much fun jokes, comedy, and stuff back in the day about the that they would use the word, bro. That's this and
shit had nothing to do with gay people.
I ain't even gonna say it, but you heard me say it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. Like if that takes black people as a leading force of that, like we have to be the thriving leading force of that. And I'm not saying that these little complaints, they be like, well, where are they supposed to start now? Because the complaints that's not the start, bro. If you come on, Splat, we're gonna be for real.
All right, so we got it from right here, man. So it feels like, he feels like he's not mad at Mexican OT for saying, the N word, but it was the fact that he was aggressive about what you go do about it. You know what I'm saying? That's how people took it offensive. I could say that was definitely the reason why I took it offensive. And on top of that, man, you pushed that agenda around some women, bro. You didn't do that shit around all men. It was all women there. And I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, man. If y'all really rock with me, follow me on Instagram at NinaBoy_TV. And yeah, man, catch up, man. I'm gonna see y'all later on the next video. Let's go.
I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, the thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you